I'm going to create multiple winning image ads for these night vision goggles in minutes using the same proven frameworks that I used to scale my dropshipping brand to over 100K last month using only image ads. And I'm going to teach you step by step how to create winning image ads for any product and even give away some of these plug and play frameworks that have generated me well over $500,000 in sales if you keep watching this video till the end. So when you pick a product, I would first gather some image ad inspiration before you craft your own ads, so you can already see what headlines and visuals are working for other brands. So using Foreplay, as you can see right here, I can save all of the top performing ads from big brands that I love to see, different headlines and visuals and get some inspiration for what I should try for whatever product I'm selling. Now in Foreplay, if you do have the subscription, you can go to the discovery section, see the top performing brands, and of course, study their different ad libraries and save the ads that you like the most. So let's say for instance, I'm scrolling on down. So you can actually filter by different niches to find your exact niche that you're selling in and then see the top performing brands and what they're currently doing. So let's take a look at Array right here. And yes, they got a ton of different image ads, very clean imagery. So if this is what's currently working in the industry and that's the trend, so they have review style ads, product comparison style ads. So just notice the trends and that should inform what frameworks that you actually choose. Now you should also be getting some plug and play templates that you can easily edit, especially if you don't have a creative bone in your body like myself, who's failed every single art class, also didn't get into art school, but did not become a German dictator who can't grow a full mustache. I mean, I just decided to become the most jacked, athletic, rich, funny, humble dropshipping YouTuber known to man. I mean, to each their own. And I like to do that using Creative OS. They have so many different templates, and they do break it down in terms of benefit call out, in terms of review style ads. So I would gather all the templates you're ever going to need for $99 a month. Just get it once, cancel afterwards, and you'll have plenty of templates that you can use for any product you test. Like, I ain't gonna lie, inside of my one-on-one program, Bold Ecom, we have so many students that are hitting their first $1,000 a day, $5,000 a day or more using the image ads from Creative OS that we're right now saving inside of our Notion document for all of our students. So as you can see right here, if we click on us versus them, we have all these different great frameworks that our students can use. And all you have to do is click on the Canva link and then make a copy, as simple as that. Then you just put in your product imagery, the benefits that are specific towards it, and that's all you need to do. It is dummy proof. And the last tool I'd recommend using is Flat Icon, because when you're making these image ads, a lot of times you're gonna need bullet point benefits and a little icon to represent them. So using flat icons, you can look up anything like a heart, because you should be liking this video because I'm the greatest dropshipping YouTuber ever. And you can see there's plenty of examples, so you can find the one that fits your heart's content. So now that you have your image ad inspiration and some templates, the next step is gathering your copy. So the headlines, the benefits that are gonna make your images convert. So for me, I do like to use ChatGPT to summarize and give me some ideas for headlines and bullet point benefits, but usually I'm gonna rewrite these into my own words. I'll also look at the product descriptions of competitors to move over some lines that I like from them, and of course from their image ads on Facebook ads as well. I know that was a lot of ads in one sentence, but once you do all that, you should have an idea of around 5 to 10 different headlines that you want to test and about 5 to 10 different bullet point benefits that you can rotate in between your different graphics. So the final step of the preparation phase is choosing what frameworks best demonstrate the value of your product and communicate to your audience why they need your product. So I almost always am going to do benefit call out as one of the frameworks I test, because you can get so much value across the benefits, the main use cases. So I am definitely going to do that for these goggles, but it's up to me to determine what other frameworks that I want to try. So before and after, that's usually for visual differences like skincare or weight loss, stuff of that nature. But there's definitely a lot of frameworks out there. So you want to be able to use Creative OS and all these platforms to gather these frameworks, organize them together so that when you test a product, you're doing it intentionally with different frameworks to see what one actually speaks to your audience the most. So we're going to be choosing 2 winning frameworks and creating variations of each one so you can see exactly how I tested it. Now, for these goggles, it is a wide product. So I ideally want to choose a framework that doesn't show a vertical style product like these ones right here. That's not really going to translate in my opinion. So let's scroll on down. We're going to do benefit call out, and I would say, yeah, this pillow right here is perfect. So that'll be the first framework we try out. And then I want to also do us versus them, comparing the goggles versus other common alternatives so I can communicate to the audience why these other products suck in comparison to the goggles. So again, why this one could work right here. I also like this blanket right, but I really like this us versus them framework right here. So these are going to be the 2 frameworks that we go with for today's video. Alrighty, so let's work on our benefit call out ad first. And I would say the first thing I want to do is put our headline here, and I want to fit it onto 2 lines. So I'm just going to space it out like this, and we're potentially going to make the size a little bit smaller. I do like the pop-ins font. I think that's perfectly fine. We're definitely not going to have this pink background because it doesn't really fit the vibe of our product since we're doing goggles. So we're probably going to do more of an emerald green, or potentially doing an image background of the forest. So let's add our product right now, and we're gonna remove the background as you can see right here. And we also need to get rid of all these products. So what we're gonna do is click edit, magic eraser, and we are just gonna edit out all of these options. Alrighty, looking pretty good. Now the next thing is we need those bullet point benefits. So I already have some written out of capturing crystal clear footage, turn complete darkness into daylight. So typically with these benefits, you wanna keep it to no more than 8 words. Alrighty, so we added our text on here, and I also did a quick shadow effect to give that 3D effect to the goggles. Now, when it comes to the text, obviously I know it looks like crap. It is no good. So I'm going to make sure we're using Poppins font, which to me is just a cheat code. And I'm going to make sure the size is at least 23 to 25 pixels. That is a great size for most image ads. Now, obviously we're going to have to edit the arrows, so we might have to move one down. So I'm going to make each one 25 and then we'll come back. Alrighty, the size is looking pretty good. So the next step I'm going to do is change all the colors to white. Now it's up to you based on what background you're feeling that you're going to do. So I feel like I'm going to use more of a dark background to show the night element of this product. So white's going to just contrast a lot better. So we're going to change everything over here to white. And I'm also, do we want to do bold for the headline? Do we want to do unbold? I'm a little bit undecided. I think if we go to Poppins real quick, we do like a semi-bold. Yeah, that seems to feel the weight that we need. Now with this graphic, it also has some logos at the bottom. So it's up to you if you want to add some logos. I did look up a few specifically for the hunting niche. So we have the Bass Pro Shops, of course. So we're going to remove all the backgrounds of these logos. Just put them at the bottom, make them nice and tiny. We don't want them to distract from the actual benefits and headlines at the end of the day. This is just supposed to be a little cherry on top. So now in the elements section, I looked up forest at night so we can pick the perfect background image and we would be ready to go. So obviously we can choose the first one that's available. Now I'm going to do a little bit of nitpicking and we'll see which one really matches the aesthetic, but this is a really, really solid background. And then if we click on the image and move it to the back, we have a fully done image ad from scratch and it only took a few minutes. So we can make some variations by obviously changing up the background. So if we wanted to duplicate this, try a new forest at night background, or potentially change out the headline instead, then that is something we can definitely do that will impact the performance. So after doing some digging, I found this image ad background right here that I thought matched that wildlife aesthetic perfectly. I have another one right here with a slightly different headline. So we're just trying out some slightly different variations because this will impact performance and will have drastically different results. Alrighty, so wrapping up this framework, we have some other image ad backgrounds that I really liked from Canva. I thought these were beautiful. It gets the idea across of that wildlife country feel. I did darken the background on this image a little bit so that the text can really stand out, but this is beautiful. This is really well done, and these are enough variations for me to test as the own framework of a benefit callout ad. Alrighty, so let's hop into our us versus them framework. Now, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I don't think we really need logos. What I'm gonna do instead is gonna be the name of our product and then comparing it to a regular flashlight, which I saw was the most common alternative that people would use to solve the problem of not being able to see their backyard and the wildlife there. Alrighty, so we'll add flashlight, same thing. I do like to do my Poppins. I am a slut for it. Alrighty, so we got our two here, and I want to make sure these are about the same size, so about 48 is what we want. Nice, nice, nice. We will center those, and then I just want to get a photo of both products. So we obviously have the original night vision goggles, so let me grab that image. And then I found this little flashlight online, so we'll try to make sure it's about the same size and that it's centered along with our goggles. Nice. And if you don't like the icons at any template, again, I would use the reference we talked about in the beginning of this video, flat icon. So if you wanted a different check mark or a different icon for a specific graphic that you're making, then this is by far the best resource. Now, quick pause. If your dropshipping store isn't at least doing a grand a day in sales and you're just frustrated with constantly testing products, learning a bunch of strategies on YouTube, but just nothing really working for you, then I would recommend booking a call with my one-on-one team down below so that you can get personalized feedback on what you're doing right, but most importantly, what you're doing wrong in terms of your product selection, your website design, or your ad creatives, so that you can finally break through your plateau and see the results that you want, like my students Tim and so many others that are doing over 5 to 10 grand a day once they learned the right strategies, worked with me one-on-one, and got the templates and resources that they finally needed to skip the learning curve and get results today. So if you're interested in getting some one-on-one help with the only program that guarantees you'll hit a grand a day in the next 180 days, then book a call down below with my team and we'll see if we're a good fit to work with you. So obviously with this framework, I want to mention 3 to 4 benefits that are the main use cases and value adds to my customer's life, and then talk about how in comparison, the alternative really doesn't offer anything near as similar. So for the first one, I have capture 4K quality videos and photos, very simple and to the point. And obviously when you have a flashlight, there is no recording whatsoever. So I'll just do no recording just like that. Now, I'm not a big fan of this mustard yellow background, so let's change it to more of a forest pine green. Reminds me of my home state of Washington and living in Seattle, we would have so many pine trees and they were gorgeous. So I do like these first benefits. Now, the only two that I feel like we're missing at this point would be seeing up to 400 feet. And also there was a peace of mind being able to see potential intruders benefit that I also want to add on here. So pretty simple. We got our 3 main benefits and then talk about how the alternative product does not stand at all in comparison when you flash a light to it. Not a bad pun. Now, the final thing we can do at the bottom, if you want to, now I don't think this is a necessary point, is add another final benefit to really drive home how much ours is better than the competition. And bada bing, bada boom, we are good to go. So I would say in terms of variations we can do, obviously you can change the styles, but keep the same comparison of the night vision goggles versus a flashlight. You could also change the benefits, or we could change the product that we're comparing it to. So I'd say the next most common alternative I saw was comparing it versus an iPhone flash. So I'm actually going to keep everything the same on the left side, but we're actually going to change the product instead to this iPhone flash. So I'm going to remove the background, and then again, we're just going to mention how each one of these points is not as good as the main product. So in terms of the capture 4K quality, obviously, yes, with a phone, you can record with the flash on, but it's going to be a little bit more blurry. It's not going to be as high definition. So honestly, I didn't have to change any of the other benefits because they still apply to if you are using an iPhone flash, that it does show your position. It is limited nighttime visibility compared to the almighty 4K night vision goggles. So again, you get the idea across, and it's another great variation to split test to see, again, what resonates with our audience the most. And I could see us making another variation of this where we actually move a lot of the text down, we get rid of that bottom text, and instead opt for a headline, which shows, again, the main benefit, promise, or desire our target audience has with using our product. So there's so many different ways you can play around if you get creative with it. So that's everything you need to know on how to create winning image ads for problem-solving products. But let's say hypothetically you're selling a clothing product. In that case, what I would do is upload all your images to Canva, and I would first upscale them so you get the highest quality possible, because you really do sell with high quality visuals. So they have an image upscale tool where you can increase it by 2 to 3x if you're noticing that the clarity of your product isn't as clear as you would like. So after you upscale, the next thing I would recommend doing is using a tool called Photo Room, where you can get different backgrounds of the main images of your product. So you can do the white background. You can also click on background to get an AI generated one, or you can use one of the templates that also are really, really solid. So if we were to go to select template, as you can see right here, we can go to the minimal shop. We can choose a pink background, whatever aesthetic would really match what you're doing. And instead of the template, let's do original. And that looks really solid to split test some different images. And then of course, the last thing you can do is try a carousel. So you just upload your images on here if they're more of the square format. And that's again, another different framework and way of presenting your images that's unique compared to what your competitors are doing. Now, if you want access to the exact frameworks I used in today's video, then comment ads down below and I'll send them to you for free. And make sure to watch this video next to learn exactly how I launch and scale these ads using Facebook.